G'day, Ben from Melbourne here. Doing yet another fucking vinyl tag. But I had to do this one because it's the Garage Rock vinyl tag and it's brought to us by the awesome young George, he of the Blockhead channel. Great young dude, into so much cool stuff for someone so young. I didn't know my ass from my elbow back then, and I'm not just talking about music. Really cool channel. He loves 7 inches as well as long players, so which is like the bread and butter of garage and punk and stuff like that is 7 inches. Anyway, he started the vinyl tag. I think he did one last year, which I did as well. And it's even brought the mighty Ghana back to the YouTubes, which is good to see. I'll leave George's details below so you can check him out. Make sure you subscribe to him as well. Real deserving channel of support. Yeah, really cool dude. I actually met him online when I did one of the interviewing the VC series of videos, which I did. And yeah, ripper bloke. Love to do more stuff with him in the future. Anyway, let's get into the tag. All Australian garage rock, of course, on this channel. None of that international shit here. Rhubarb. Okay, number one, show a garage record from 66. Stephen the Board's The Giggle-Eyed Goo. Just love saying that. The Giggle-Eyed Goo. Great song, really cool garage rock album. This is not on the more punkier end of garage rock, bit more catchy, although, you know, they do some covers of some, you know, what were probably the garage rock standards of the day. They cover Rosa Lynn, they cover Farmer John. They also do I Want, which I'm pretty sure is the Trog song, which is a shed burner. But, you know, you can't beat the song The Giggle-Eyed Goo. Of course, this is an original because you can see like the Raven, great Australian reissue label that's no longer around, which put out a lot of good 60s Australian music, reissued it, I mean, which, yeah, otherwise would have been ignored. So, yeah, Stephen the Board, The Giggle-Eyed Goo from 66. And I just thought to cover my bases or cover myself for next year, 67 was pretty good in Australia. You get the Masters and Apprentices, the Loved Ones. There's 2 bangers. I'm ready for next year, George. Better get into question 2. Show a garage record that crosses over to another genre. Well, I'm going to go with the Twilights, which are, again, not on the punkish end of garage rock, but this is like also got that psych thing. They do a good cover of Diddy Wah Diddy on here, and some like a lot of garage rock bands, they weren't strictly garage rock. They tried a bit of everything. They do covers, they'd chuck a pop song in and all that's on here as well. So it's, you know, not strictly garage. I don't think any of those bands until a little bit later on just solely went down that path, because in the 60s, of course, if you just did that, you weren't going to sell many records. It's only like later on, a lot of this stuff was unearthed and a lot of it was, you know, ignored at the time. And so, yeah, the Twilights, like most of those bands, covered the gamut of the pop, the garage, a few covers, a bit of psychedelic was coming in then as well. Really good band, the Twilights. Next up, show a garage cover that beats the original. Just bear with me 1 second. I left it over here. Here it is. It's the B-side of the Purple Hearts Early in the Morning. And of course, I'm talking about the mighty Just a Little Bit, which I believe was first done by the soul legend Roscoe Gordon, which is a good version. And also Australia's Tony Worsley did it, which is probably more an R&B version with, you know, more honking sax and all that sort of shit. But this this is a pube straightener for sure. The great Lobby Lloyd on guitar burns this one up, and like some wild vocals all over and done within like under 2 minutes, I think. Killer song. Great version. Smokes the others, sorry. Sorry, Roscoe Gordon and Tony Worsley fans out there. But you're wrong. All right, number 4. Show a garage rock record local to your area. Well, I'm in Melbourne, and here's the great Shutdown 66 with their record Welcome to Dumpsville High. One of the many garage rock revivals from the many eras. That seems like every 10 years throws up a bunch of awesome garage rock bands, and Shutdown 66 right up there with the best of them. Well, we're already up to number 5. So this one is Show a Garage Rock record from the 90s. Now, this is where we're getting more into garage rock bands that were also influenced by punk. It's getting a little bit scratchy, so I'm just going to have a little sip of the beverage, if you don't mind. Oh, like mother's milk. All right, here's the 90s. Of course, you got to have Bored with Take It Out on You. Great record. What a lineup. John Nolan, Dave Thomas, Tim Hemmensley, who was from God. Awesome, straight up. More on the punk end of garage rock. Fucking killer band. Another great one with members coming from God, and this is Joel Silberscher, I can never say his fucking name right, with the mighty Hoss. Their record, Bring on the Juice, and it certainly does. The great song, The Tightest Man Awakes, on this bad boy. Killer stuff. And lastly, the band that Tim Hemmensley formed after he left Bored, which is the mighty Powder Monkeys. Fantastic. Sadly, Tim is no longer with us. It's been quite a while since he passed away, but he was like flying the flag for garage rock all the way. And one more, Get Shit-Faced with the Onyas. Awesome band. Big Mad Macca, who now plays with the Cosmic Psychos on lead guitar, still does the odd Onyas show. This is like ball tearing, again, like all these, they've got a foot in both camps, a garage rock and full-on punk, and with the Australian twist, of course, that makes it better than everything. Oh, some of you northerners hate it when I do that. Last of all, show a new garage discovery from 2025. Well, it's not just me that's discovered them. I think these dudes might be about to be big, and that's the Gnomes. Yeah, that's how you say it. Gnomes. This is more on the jangle end of garage rock. Really catchy songs. Just hard to deny anything on this. They're just really cool songs which just stay in your head. Sort of sing-along stuff if you do have the golden angelic tonsils like myself. Otherwise, just keep quiet. Yeah, really good young band. It just amazes me, like, dudes this young, are still looking back for that garage rock sound, which is a good thing in my opinion. And yeah, I think these dudes could do all right. Like, they're already getting a fair bit of traction over here, and I know, they're getting a bit of attention overseas as well. So check them out. Great record. So that is the Garage Rock Tag 2026. Thanks, George. Always love this. Like how it's just 6 questions, keep it brief, and then get the fuck out of there. See you in the next one.